is going on, traders? Welcome back to another competitive Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where we go on the double rank ladder and try to basically just play with some different teams and test them out. Where today's team is a very heavy focused team on the Sun, because we have stuff as Chi-Yu, Raging Bolt, and Fluttermane, which all takes advantage of the sun being up, and our sunset of this video will be none other than the legendary Groudon. We also have the likes of Calyrex Ice Rider if you want to go for some Trick Room or just some pretty decent damage, and then we have Ogerpon, which I assume is going to be more like a support Pokemon for this particular team. But as always, if you want to check this team out yourself and give it a go on a double rank ladder, don't hesitate to use that rental code on the top right corner here off the screen, or it'll be down in the description below as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into the first matchup and let's see what this team actually is about. So game 1 here is going to be against a Shadow Rider Summer Center team with the likes of Chin-Pao, Dragonite. By the way, what do you guys think of Mega Dragonite? I'm not really sure what I think yet. I'm not really too sure. I might have to see it in game before I can decide. Right now, I'm not the biggest fan. But back to the game here. Ogerpon, Cornerstone, and a Raging Bolt. I do think we can literally just start off with Groudon and the Heatwave Merchant of the Chi-Yu. I don't think that's a very bad thing. And then I think Fluttermane actually looks fucking decent here, because it does super effective damage into 3 Pokemons, and actually 4 if you want to count the Shadow Rider. I don't think, honestly, you know what, let's just bring our little friend of being the Ice Rider at the end for some bit of clean sweeping at the end. Alright, so let's see. So they lead off pretty strong here, I must admit. Not quite what I was hoping for, but regardless, it is what it is. So I don't really know which one of these ones I've scared of the most. If it is the Shadow Rider or the Summer Center, I can't really decide. Regardless, I do think I am going to overheat Calyrex. And then I'm gonna, Heat Crash, because I have a feeling they're gonna terrestrialize the Shadow Rider. Not the Shadow Rider. They're gonna go Terra Water? That's interesting. Not something I would have done personally, because I could still just go. If it protects, though, I'm cooked. Well, I'm cooked. So that's diabolical. So he body presses, and that's Chi-Yu gone, and now that puts us in a bit of a rough spot here. Yeah, that's definitely not very good. I mean, we do have Fluttermane still, which can still do some decent damage. However, I do think bringing in the Ice Rider Merchant. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we protect here, and I think we Heat Crash on the Calyrex, because I have a feeling they're gonna go for Astral Barrage and Body Press or something into the Calyrex slot, so we kind of have to try and do something here. And we should survive this with Groudon, though. We should survive. We do pretty damn well as well. Never mind, they do actually double up into us. Regardless, we could have totally set up Trick Room here. Alright, so that's a good chunk of damage. That is a fine chunk of damage. So they're gonna definitely double up into us now. But if we do this, I'm not really sure if this is gonna work out. It might not. You know what? We don't do that. We do this, and we just Glacial Lance. And let's be realistic, we're not gonna survive here with Groudon. It doesn't matter. All we need to do here is survive both their attacks with Ice Rider. And then we might... We don't have a chance, but we might have a slight chance. So here comes Acid Barrage. That's good damage. And then Body Press. I don't know if it's Body Press. I really don't know if it's Body Press. It is Body Press. It's not enough though. It is not enough, which is the important part here. Look at that damage into Summer Center. It's barely anything. It barely even touches Summer Center. Jesus Christ. We barely even touched him. Barely even touched him. Do get the attack boost though. The Ogerpon comes in here. That's quite interesting. So if I do this, that might be my only chance of winning, but I'm not really sure. It depends on if they go for Follow Me or not. So they don't go for Follow Me, okay. Hopefully they double up into the into my Calyrex slot. That's what I would hope for. Never mind, Behemoth Bash. And please, Woodhammer, please be Woodhammer. Woodhammer would be diabolical right now. Please give me that Woodhammer. Avocado. Alright, that works too. I can deal with that. So they might not even have Woodhammer. My thing is I kind of have to Glacial Lance here. And kind of have... It's like my only chance. Fuck! I should have doubled up. But I couldn't know, so... Alright, that's pretty much game for us, I think. I pretty much think that's game for us, because Behemoth Bash is gonna KO Flutter. Yeah, and it still moves faster than us, so there's not really too much to talk about here. Even a -2 Summer Center moves faster than not Shadow Rider, Ice Rider, so... There's gonna be an L here in game 1, and I'm trying to think what we did wrong. I think we went wrong where we decided to, you know, we pretty much went wrong where we decided to protect on Ice Rider and not set up Trick Room with Groudon. That was kind of like, that's where we went wrong, but we know that now, you know, you can always look back, but we make mistakes and we lost. And that's how it goes in this game. Oh, so hard Trick Room. So Groudon kind of has to lead here. Actually, he might not even have to lead. We can probably... Who's your Trick Room sitter? Trick Room sitter gotta be Lunala, isn't it? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think we might have made the wrong decision, but only time can tell whether we made the right decision or not. Oh, shiny Lunala, nice. Alright, regardless of that. They're gonna Volt Switch. That's pretty obvious. So what am I gonna do? Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. That's also gonna be pretty obvious. I'm literally just gonna pop a Glacial Lance. I could have gone Trick Room, but I'm a little bit scared if they go for double attack, then they kind of get what they want. But I could have tried to go Trick Room against Trick Room, but I think that could also fuck me up pretty heavily. So I don't think I will. I don't think it's worth it, per se. Alright, follow me. Ball switch. Don't die, please, please. Thank God. And then Ursaluna, might I assume? Not Ursaluna. So that's interesting. Here comes Moongeist Beam. And that's why we didn't go for Trick Room. Because there's a chance they were gonna not go for Trick Room. We will get a Glacial Lance off. Which still is gonna do not a lot of damage. But Groudon will do a lot of damage. That's my thing here. Honestly, I'm just gonna... I don't see why not popping both. Just double spread damage. We connect on both. We take down Incin, which I think is pretty decent here. And then we see Moongeist Beam. Is it gonna KO though? That's the question. It's not, but it's gonna do a good chunk of damage here. Alright. Glacial Lance. And how much damage are we looking at? That's an okay amount of damage. So the thing is here, they're gonna pop back in my Rhydon, as I would expect. Have you left? And you're not really gonna do too much for me here in this particular scenario. I guess I can actually hard swap you. And honestly, just go for Blades. But he's probably gonna try and Draco Meteor me. And I think it will KO. Like, Miraidon is that strong. Let's see. It's Terrestrialization after all. It's gonna be on Miraidon. Fairy? Oh, so they might actually Dazzling Gleam. That's bad considering we just put in Raging Bolt right in front of it. That could be pretty shit. It is gonna be Dazzling Gleam. That's kind of wank. I mean, that doesn't do too much into Groudon, but it does a 1-hit KO into Raging Bolt, which is not good. Come on, Blades, KO. Oh, it doesn't KO. Are you kidding me? But Trick Room, though, this is not bad. This is actually not bad. Because now we should be faster with the Ice Rider here. And I like that. I like that a lot. The problem is, they have Moongeist so far and Trick over it. If they have Wide Guard, that's gonna cook us here. But if not, I can Terrestrialize Fire. And I can Heat Crash that thing. Alright, let's see how we're stacking up here. So maybe it wasn't so bad of a deal switching out for Raging Bolt and let that thing die. So we can get in the Ice Rider. So they do have Wide Guard, which was what I was a little bit scared of. Alright. I kind of had to press Glacial Lance regardless. Just in case. And now see how much Heat Crash does. Because if it KOs, we're in a very good position, I think. And it does KO. Alright. The only thing I'm a little bit scared of is Ursaluna coming in here. Because if Ursaluna comes in now, we're in trouble. Like, seriously, we're in trouble. Alright. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna Trick Room. And now I am gonna hit Blades. This is my only chance of my only win con. Alright. That's my only win con. And they're gonna EQ. Don't know if EQ is gonna be enough here. At least not on... It's not gonna be enough. This is huge. This is really, really huge. So here's my thing. What do I do here now? Now it's all the mind game. Do I Glacial Lance? No. I think a high horsepower. And he crashed? Do I just double up into that? I have to, right? Thank God they didn't protect. But they didn't go for White God neither. Nah, fuck. That loses us the game. That loses us the game, yeah. So Glacial lands. And then they opened up pretty much for something like, what? They really opened up for us here to take him down. I mean, it won them the game, but that's a risky play from them. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very risky play in my opinion. Not something I would have made, but then again, I'm also the one that lost, so. Last matchup here is against a Chiyu, Chenpao, Incineroar, Lunala, Groudon, and Bluebonnet team. Interesting team. Groudon definitely looks diabolically powerful here. To be fair, so does you. All right, let's see what we can do here, chimps, because this is gonna be almost a make or break game for this team. Because if we lose 3 for 3, either we're absolutely terrible or the team is shit. And I mean, both things can be true. We can also just be unlucky, but we shall see what this end up with. But I'm fairly confident we can do some great stuff here. Otherwise, I guess maybe I just haven't played much enough recently. I've been a little bit on the back foot, to be fair, so I haven't had the most time to play a lot recently. Vacation, a lot of movies I'm watching, doing a lot of stuff because I'm moving soon, so all right, no excuse. Let's see what we can do. Wygot Spore is what I'm thinking they're gonna go for. If I have to say something, that's what I'm thinking. And that's why I believe I'm going to terrestrialize. I don't think I need to terrestrialize it, do I? I can just heat crash it. And then I can Trick Room it. I would assume so. I could also just Glacial Lance Blades, but I kind of feel like that's a little too easy. Not too easy, but if they just wide guard, they pretty much... If they wide guard Spore and I go for that move, that pretty much cooked my entire match. But regardless, I think we led pretty decent here. I think we're in a good position. And I think we made a pretty decent move. I mean, I could have gone for Translation. Okay, they go for Translation. What did they go for? Water? Fuck. That's what I before I made that move, I was thinking, what if they go for water, then what? What if they go for water? Then what, we're cooked? They do go for White God, though. So that was expected. For Heat Crash, it's not going to do much. Nah. Spore. Okay. At least it spored Groudon, which is always something. So Trick Room. Alright. So we just have to press something. Sour water, it doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, just Glacial Lance this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter here. We are kind of troubled now, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. They love their white guard, and I can respect it. I can respect. All right, so they're probably gonna spoil me, aren't they? I'd assume so. Yeah, they spoil me. All right. How do we deal with this? What do we do? How do we deal with this? Honestly, I think just Heat Crash. It doesn't matter where I press you regardless. I have my one turn I need to get rid of. I mean, they're definitely in the driver's seat right now. Because they have me locked out. Alright, we stay asleep. Oh wait, no mind, that's Shadow, not Shadow right now. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage. That was also crit. And Moongeist Beam. Wait, Groudon is faster? I didn't know that. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage too. A little bit too much to my liking. We wake up now. You don't. Not you. Shit. Okay. Really have much else to do in this. You white guard and I'm dead asleep on both? If they both wake up now, I'm actually gonna lose it. Because I would have lost it if that was the case. One of them woke up. Gotta be kidding me, bro. What a play. He plays it. This dude is playing good right now. I'll give him that. He's playing really well right now. And I respect it. He's playing unbelievably well right now. Respectable. Let's see if they Sucker Punch again, though. Because that's the thing here. Do they Sucker Punch again? Do they have the balls to do it? Or not the balls. Do they have the balls to go for another white guard is the question. Or do they focus on just nailing me down? I got nothing out of this Trick Room, by the way. It was absolutely awfully played. Alright, we stay asleep. Guess that's... And then they Seed Bomb me. Unbelievable. And then we do both our restricted here. Am I this bad? Like, what's going on? Like, am I playing this bad? Like, what the hell? Let me Woodhammer this bitch. Let me take you down, boy. Guess that's fair. Good damage. No Woodhammer. Alright, that's fair. Then do they go for Moongeist or do they go for Trick Room here? That's gonna be interesting to see. They're gonna go for the Moongeist. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know how we can win this regardless, but, you know, worth the try. What is this? Yeah, we cannot win this. It's a fucking Chin Pow, dude. How am I gonna win, bro? Fuck. Dude, what the hell is going on? Like, am I this bad? I've been playing a little bit since I got back from vacation, and I've been destroyed left and right. I'm not sure what to do right now. I genuinely don't know what I can do or what I need to do. Because right now I'm getting my booty cheeks clapped left and right. So let me know down in the comment section below what I need to change and what I'm doing different. Or what I need to do different, like what am I doing wrong. And also, as always, if you have a team you want me to feature in a future video, leave me the Renzo code down in the comment section below. And soon, it's going to be a World Championship. And I don't know, I can't remember when we're getting new formats, but I'm so excited for that. And also we're getting Legend CA soon, so that'll be playthrough on the channel. And a bunch of more stuff coming. I heard rumors we're getting the Gen 10 in January as release. Maybe it will be announced at the World Championship, who knows. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, which I assume you did because you're still sitting watching around, make sure you smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And until next time, I don't have much else to say, but happy gaming.